So, what we get from this one? Potions, anointment, holy emitter, dark matter card. Okay. Then there is this desert nearby. Okay, so that is the okay, that was the other one. So let's go up to that one first. That'll be on the eastern side over here. Oh yeah, water, that's a thing. I haven't prepared anything. I probably shouldn't have more coffee today. Oh. Decisions. That's gotta be this one. No, it's not. But this is a desert. Okay, this one. Here's actually not that hot right now, but I suspect it'll be much warmer later today. Let's see, it's about, let's see, 60, it says 16 degrees on my weather app. I'm a little bit hesitant about that though, considering like the sun is shining like a lot outside. Garnet, Genji armor, Ragnarok. Okay, so that's the Steiner's best weapon, I believe. I could be mistaken regarding the temperature, however. Forgotten Island. Maybe that is this one over here. No, this one is where we're going. No? Oh, it is here. I'm not sure if we can get it inside the forest, but... I do want it to be a little, like, I do want it to be rather warm outside, so I can get my peppers going. Because I'm ready, like, I have so many fruits on one of the plants, but it's like they're not ripening. Okay, so now we have a Forgotten Island left. This one. No, that's Medin Sari. And I believe that some of the other plants are finally starting to, like, I have now, of all of my kinds of peppers, 12 of them are now carrying fruits, or at least, at the very least, they're carrying, what's it called? Flowers for fruits. And I'm quite happy about that. What a strange shape for an island. So my first thought is this one here. Yeah, I think it's this one. Yeah, it's gotta be this island because of this whole, or this thing here. That being said, though, I do need to open the window on the balcony, I believe, so they don't suffocate. Okay, so that's that treasure chest. Ribbon, rebirth ring, amethyst, arc card. I don't mind a heat of... It does sound that you're having some quite nice air conditioning going though, if it's that difference. Here, like the difference between outside and inside is practically nil. like 1 or 2 degrees in difference when it really gets hot, which is a little bit of annoying. I might have to open the window here later because it is. I can feel it starting to get rather warm, and I believe the app is lying to me when it says that it's. Let's see. Okay, let's see. I think it's out. Okay, I'm gonna cheat for this one. I think it's out here somewhere. Oh, right. I need to land. Yeah, I can understand that. We sadly don't have an air conditioner here, which is a tiny problem from time to time. So I think this one is supposed to be out here. So we still have to go up here. This is the most annoying of the charts to find because it's like you can barely see the island it's talking about in the top right corner of the picture. It's too far. Okay, I won't be too far north actually. That's where the forest is, so actually it's down here. Just in this direction. So it's like along this path here. I think it's this one at least. Yes, it is. Oh, come on. Okay, so if we go to the forest over here, which has the tracks, it is directly east. No, west rather. So it's like out here. Too far. I hate this particular one, it's so annoying to find. We did used to have an air condition. Feeding dead peppers does some different things. If you're on the ground or in a mountain, Choco will start digging. If you're flying, Choco will fly upwards, and if you are in the water, Choco will dive. And you use this to find treasures. Come on. Like hidden treasures. I have already found 3 or 4 of them, I can't remember. There's still a few that I haven't found quite yet. will go look for them, however. Come on, this one's so dumb. Yeah, it's just that one left. This is ocean. Maybe I should get some water as well now, since the bot has been complaining to me. Excuse me. Ugh. Come on, where is that damn thing? Maybe I'm too far south. Okay, let's see if there's a landmark I can use. Okay, it's actually not as far out as I thought it would be. If I can look, if this is correct. Yes, this is correct. Yeah. So it looks like on the map it's that I got is much further out than sheesh, than one would suspect. There we go. Yeah, I just found it. Just found it. 2 ore. That's lots of ore. Light robe, whale whisker, Alexander card, and a bunch of other things. Okay, so that's all of the chocographs. Now we have the hidden locations to do. Let's see, I believe I have most of them. Let's see, which do I don't have? I'm just gonna cheat with all of them. So there is one. Actually, what is this? Okay, that's the air garden, bubbles. Okay. So we have to go north, because I didn't think we got the one north of the Ifa tree. This one we have, I think we have all the cracks. Just gonna double check on this map. Oh, that is actually pretty useful. I'm gonna full screen the map. So we have 1 crack, 2 crack, 3 cracks, 1, 2, and 3. I think there's a 4th somewhere. Okay, the 4th is the Mognet Central, which we also have. So then there's the bubbles. There's a set of bubbles out here, unless we took it already. We have 1 bubble. Can't do this bubble. We have 2 bubbles. Yes, I think we have 2 bubbles. So there's another one over here. We have to find. and it is just south of the tip over here. There it is. So here's the effect of dead pepper on the ocean. So we find straw hats, armlets, pearl armlets that is, aloha t-shirts, sandals. Okay. Someone has been vacationing here, I guess, and drowned. That'd be logical solutions. There's explanation for those items. Tragic, I'm sure. So there's another one which is above here, which is the last one we can access for now. We have there's one more afterwards, but it is locked behind a another thing. So it's up here. There it is. North of the Easter tree. Hello there. 13. Wow, that's very little. Potions. High potions, ethers, elixirs. Oh, that's useless. I mean, northern Norway during the summer can get very, very hot. Like, insanely hot. But that is only during those summer months. At the same time, it gets really cold in the winter, depending on where you are. But along the coast, I mean, 30 degrees when I was living up there was not uncommon. Just thinking about it. Yeah, I did see 30 degrees in northern Norway when I was living up there. And it also like comes down to like the way, I mean, you get sun all day. Despite being so far north and the way things go, I mean, it stays warm all night as well because of it. Because you don't get night at all, which makes it so that sure the temperature falls during the night, but it doesn't fall as much as it does, say, further south. Depends on, of course, like in France and stuff like that. That doesn't really matter because it's just so hot anyway. But like say in Oslo or Stockholm, like the difference is pretty substantial. For instance, well, you can get like 20 degrees at night easily, like all over Scandinavia. Let's see if I have that. Here, at least in Stockholm, I think like I haven't seen 20 degrees here. But that concludes the chocobo parts that we can do. Actually, there's one thing more. When I think about it, that I haven't shown you. I should do it. You can see that shadow over there. Unless that is the air garden, I'm gonna check before I head up there if that's the air garden or if it's the paradise. I just need to find a place with a forest to actually start flying. Oh, gods. It is so warm. But how? But like 13 degrees, where are you then? Approximately. Because that's not a lot. Unless it's like, unless you have rain, of course. Then it makes sense. Okay, let's see. Is this the air garden? That's the air garden. I don't want the air garden, however. I do want the paradise. No, the air garden is somewhere else. Oh, I used to. So I used to live in Narvik because I was studying in Narvik. That's for me at least. I moved away from there like a little bit over 2 years ago. So that is my experience with Northern Norway. Still though, 13, wow. Well, I can't, on one hand I envy you for that temperature because, well, maybe not 13, I would like a little bit warmer than that if I want to have it for my own comfort. But as I want it for something, like for the sake of my peppers, you know. Peppers. Okay, so this is where the paradise is. Crack crumbled and opened a hole. Look at how beautiful this is. The Chocobo's paradise. So there's even more things you can do. So this is paradise, Kupo. Minna, when did you get here? I followed you because I thought you'd find this place soon. I'm speechless. We can actually play... No, we can't. Seek Choco, welcome. I am Fat Chocobo, the king of Chocobo's paradise. Yeah, I live on the outskirts in the suburbs outside of Stockholm. Stockholm is so expensive. It would have been better if you'd come here without the help of humans, but they're taking good care of you. I have made it so that they can understand our language while they're here. Where? You who brought Choco here. Choco will stay here and start a new life with us. You should say goodbye now. I'm Minna. I live here too. Little one. Gribble. Only Chocobos can live here. No exceptions? No exceptions. Choco, have you finished your goodbyes? Not yet. Choco still needs to find more treasures. Choco, were you not looking for peace and companionships? Are there things you must take care of? Where? Then come back when you've finished what you must do. I'm going home. I'll be waiting at the usual location. So, the final treasure we have to get. Did you know you can use dead pepper to crumble craft mountain walls? Yes, I did. Yeah, it is. Like, Choco's sad because, well, you have to abandon your friends now. You came here, now you have to abandon your friends. The Seaways Cannon on the Forgotten Continent has a crack in it. But it's very hard to find. I have that one already. Just going to talk to all of these chocobos. And figure out whether or not I heard the mountain of Sea Tent's ice field on the Lost Continent has a crack in it. Yes, we have this one. This place is confusing. Oh! Crack in the mountain. Okay, this one describes where the Magnet Central is. Long while ago, you know, dead pet that are hard to find. No. His beacon, blah blah. Seek out treasures. Okay, so I think there's only one treasure that we have to find left, which we cannot do until we finish the next part. No, that's not where we're supposed to go. No, I want to go to the blue one up there. Not here. No. How do I get up to the blue one there? Regardless, the only treasure we have to find left is locked behind a time of it's locked behind part of the story. So we have to progress to that point in order to get it. It is, if I recall, the immediate place to go after you finish Ipsen and the following quest after that. So it's two locations after Ipsen's castle. So I just need to double check. Let's see. Okay. So we have the lost. This is a lost continent, if I recall. That's the lost one. This is the so there's lost, forgotten, outer, and missed. So there's one on the lost continent. There are two on the forgotten. Okay, so I am missing. No, I have done 3 of them, and I think I have all of them. I believe I have all of them. Just going to double check so I have. Wait. No. Okay, I believe because there is one out. Okay, so I'm going to use the cursor. There's one here, which we can't get right now. That's the one we can't get. There's one up here, which we have. There's one here, which we have. And there's one down here, which we have. So that's 3 of them. So we have 3 of 4. Then there is a crack over here and a crack over here. There's also a crack up here, which is the Magnet Central, which we have. And then there is a crack up here, which we also have. That makes all the 4 cracks. So we're just missing this one now. Yes. So we have all of the Choco things we can do right now.